What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliott Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about what is context. Now, for a lot of you, this may be very redundant, especially if you have my guide, because I go into extensive detail in my guide on what it is, the different layers of it, and things like that. But I do get this question a lot over on my Instagram, so I just wanted to make a video about it. And if you already know about context, hopefully you learn something a little different. So jumping right into it, simply, context is basically what we know of context. But in the dating realm, I talk about it in terms of the things you guys do or say that layers over time. That's the very important thing to understand. It's a layering process. These things, they layer on top of each other and build the context to the point where something might feel new, fresh, young, casual, whatever, and it builds this way, again, with time, to something a little more serious. It has a more serious vibe, a more relationship vibe or aura, okay? And the reason this is important, actually, let me give you examples of what context is. Context is literally anything you do or say. And again, I had to say it again. It just layers. And the reason this is important is because a lot of women want to know why things are changing or why he did this in the beginning and then later on he's acting completely different. It's the context. So in the beginning, when two people are talking, the context is not there. When I say beginning, it could be anywhere from like a month to just meeting each other. The context isn't there. It's just two people who desire each other's assets. And when you desire these assets, especially as the guy, you have to invest resources to get these assets from the woman. And assets can be maybe just wants to have sex, something physical, blowjob. It could be something more intimate, like your personality or filling a void. It could be a rebound. It could be a million things, just assets. And to obtain these desires, I have to invest my resources into you: time, energy, effort, money. And the way I like to explain it to my clients is, in the beginning, it's like I want to paint, and there's a blank canvas, so it's a blank canvas. It means nothing. I just had the desire to paint. But over time, when I start investing into you to get investing my resources to get these assets, it's like throwing paint against the canvas. It could be things like us, contacting each other, the consistency, the frequency, the love bombing, the pace, having sex, the amount of dates we're on, meeting friends or family, saying we both want a relationship, saying let's see what happens. It could be a million things. This is all through the cuddling, kissing, future planning, trips, how long the dates are. I love you. I really like you. You're so amazing. How are you single? All this creates context. It creates an image in people's head. It's like throwing paint against the canvas. And it gets to the point now where the picture's painted and there's a fork in the road now, because he feels, well, if I keep on going along with this, it's telling her I'm on the same page as her, because now the vibe is serious, right? That's what context, it layers. All that stuff layers. The vibe is serious. If I'm on the same page, great. If I'm not, well, now we have a dilemma. And a lot of the times when you see a man pull away, it's because of context. I'll make another video of that right after this one. He pulls away, and it's because he might be emotionally unavailable. Maybe he didn't think about the consequences of going after these assets and building the context. And a lot of times guys don't. They just are in the moment, having fun, hanging out. And then once the context is built and he realizes I can't give her what she wants, he starts acting the fool. He starts pulling away, being more distant, gaps, inconsistency, making excuses. I'm busy, this, that, and then ends up ending. But this is why I put it in my course or my guide. It's so important. Context is the most important thing to understand. It dictates the pace, who has the power, who's going to have the power, what you guys are looking for. I mean, it's a thousand things. And it's usually when you don't control the pace, or you're unaware of it at least, that this stuff ends up happening where the guy pulls away. So if you're interested in my guide, the link is down below. But that, in a nutshell, is context. The thing I just want you to know is that every single thing creates context, and it does layer. And what I mean when I say layer is something by itself, like texting, that's not a problem. Texting consistently, it's not a problem. But if I'm on my 10th date with you and I say I want a relationship and we're texting a lot, well, now it means something different. Or if I say, I like you, okay, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. But let's say I say I like you, I want a relationship, we have sex, and we're on our 5th date. Well, you as a woman should assume it's going towards a relationship. And men know this, and that's the kind of reflection and the back and forth that's going on. So you have to be aware of context. But that being said, ladies, if you want more information on that, link is down below for my guide, 285 pages on attraction, maximizing attraction. Love you all. Take care and peace.